Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Zach with PCBros, and today I'm going to show you 5 simple ways to speed up your PC, and some of these you might not know. So as PC gamers, we're always trying to find a new way to speed up our gaming rigs. We want the best performance we can, so hopefully you find these 5 tips helpful. Let's jump right into them. Tip number 1, we want to uninstall bloatware. So go to the search bar down below and type in add or remove programs. This will show you everything that you have downloaded to your computer. There are a few things that come pre-installed to your computer, whether you are downloading Windows or doing a fresh install. These will usually come installed and run in the background without you knowing. So you can go through and look at the ones that you aren't using or the ones that you don't really care about. If you go to Task Manager and scroll, you'll see that some of these are running in the background. Sometimes even Steam will be open. So I recommend deleting the ones you know you absolutely won't use. Avoid deleting ones that say Microsoft C++. You just want to delete the programs that are not very important, like movies and TV, things that you know you won't use. And this next tip pairs pretty nicely with tip number 1, managing your startup apps. So when you're in Task Manager, go to Startup Apps. It might look a little bit different on Windows 10. It might be up here, but it should also have it. So this is a list of all of the apps that we can start up on our PC. Only a fraction of these are enabled. These are the ones that I usually like to be enabled for this specific PC because this isn't my personal one. But the more apps you have, the slower it is for your PC to boot, and there'll be a lot more running in the background. On the bottom right where that top arrow is, you'll see all of them. So if you want to enable or disable a application, you're gonna right click disable if it's enabled, or if you actually want it enabled, you'll right click and then click enabled on the disabled ones. For tip number 3, it is to use Windows Defender and not any other antivirus software. So any third-party antivirus software is going to want to eventually have you pay money. So they're going to bombard you after the trial is done with give me money, and not really deliver the best kind of product, especially if you're not giving them money. And in Task Manager, so if you had an antivirus third-party software, you'd notice it'd be taking up a lot more of that utilization of your resources than just the Windows one. So that's why we like to use just the plain Windows Security. Windows Security is actually pretty good for absolutely free. They have the scan options, which you can do a quick scan, full scan, custom scan, and it actually does a pretty good job. It takes a little bit of time and it goes through as many files depending on what scan option you did. And overall, this is a better way than the third-party apps, and we like it because it doesn't utilize as much resources on your PC. Tip number 4, make sure GPU drivers are installed. So especially if you're gaming, you want to make sure you have the latest updated GPU drivers. At PCBros, for all of our PCs, we make sure these are up to date because we know how important it is. So I'll show you how to install the right AMD drivers and then also the NVIDIA. First, we're going to do the AMD drivers. Type in just AMD drivers in Google, and we'll do that top one. Both AMD and NVIDIA keep pretty much all of their GPUs up to date. I mean, to a certain point, you'll see you can scroll down here and find just about anything from the oldest to the newest. So you're going to find your GPU here. Let's just say we have, this is not the actual one I have, but just to show you, you'll click exactly the GPU you have, and then go to your operating system and go to which Windows you have, and you're going to do the latest one. This one is an auto detect and install. That is also helpful. You can also install that, so it'll detect what GPU you have and install the latest drivers. Next up, for NVIDIA, we're going to do the same thing, NVIDIA drivers. Go to that first link, and this will have a similar thing where it has almost all the GPUs you can think of, and you will click on yours, whatever that might be. Click on which Windows you have, and then do search. And it will come up with the latest driver for you to download. Once these drivers are downloaded, some of them actually have specific drivers for the games that you want to play. So keep an eye out for that. For tip number 5, this is a kind of last resort option if your computer is running really bad and you're just not sure why. So we're going to go down to search and type in CMD. You're going to see command prompt right here. We're going to right click and do run as administrator, and then just click yes. So this black screen might look a little intimidating, but you can type in things and it just won't recognize it and won't mess anything up unless you give it a command. So the command we are going to use is fsc /scan now. So this is going to scan through all of your files on your computer and look for any corrupt ones. If it finds corrupt ones, it's going to update or fix it for you. And this is great if your PC is running really slow or crashing or even blue screening and you're just not sure why. This is a good last resort. That at PCBros, we do this a lot for our troubleshooting, and we definitely recommend you do the same. So it's going to go through the whole process. It takes a little bit of time, but if it finds any corrupt files, again, it will fix it for us. And if not, it will show us that nothing is wrong. So as you can see here, it says Windows Resource Protection found corrupt files and successfully repaired them. And it'll even show you where to find those files if you want to check for yourself. But now we should be good. I also recommend, in pairing with that, making sure that your Windows updates are fully up to date. There is a lot of them, and I know Windows does get annoying about it, but it is important, especially for those Windows updates, to make sure they're all up to date, and even check advanced options and optional updates, because sometimes those will be important as well, even though they are optional. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if those tips helped you speed up your PC. Let us know down in the comments what video we should do next for PC tips or PC how-tos that will help you.